English. At that time, I was doing it for glory. At that time, I knew that if they bring me there as a young man, when I get there, I will be speaking big words. I'll be, performing and all of that. And people like the performance. But the longer you do the performance, you get to a position and to a place where you realize that performance is not bringing transformation in the hearts of people. And the only medium to which God communicates transformation is a transformed mind. So my mind had to be transformed for the thing. When my mind was transformed, I became an agent of transformation. You cannot disciple, I said on Friday. You cannot disciple if you've never been discipled. God uses the revived to revive. So it must be understood that if God is going to do anything in our day and in our time, He's going to look for a man. The Bible says a time is coming and it is already here, that hour, when God will be doing what? Seeking. You think that the prayers of Jeremiah and Isaiah, they are spiritual when they say, seek God with all your heart. No, actually now we've come to another dimension of spirituality when God will be seeking for a man. In other words, we will be living in an era, in a time, in an aeon when there is scarcity of men that are aligned with the purpose and the heart of God. But when God finds one, God will be able to raise that one into generations. Amen. Hallelujah. Amen. Everybody seated here, you are destined for glory. The only way to possess glory is to understand the order of God. There is a particular order that God uses in our day, and when you begin to enter that order and use it, you enter into the law of less effort. You enter into the law of less effort. Now, you will get to this understanding that if you are going to be a man, now this statement is important because I want to start my message with this statement. God makes people special who have made Him special. So the secret is simple. If I'm special before the eyes of God, but sometimes when we confess, it's like we are having pride. It's not pride. My degree of specialty to God is based on how much special have I made Him. How God makes you special, it's all dictated on the premise of how much special is He to you. How much dear do you hold Him? Some of you, if I might, for example, take this child and cause the child to fall, the parent will turn into something else. That means the child is special to the parent. Now, with God, how dear do you hold Him? When you begin to hold God dear, you become dear. The Bible says, according to actually what David says in the book of Psalms, he says, you will become the apple of God's eye. And when people touch you, oh my God, they just have to touch the eye, the lateral sac of God. Amen. So what am I trying to say? The only reason we've grown to becoming immeasurable in strength and in intelligence and in power, and become immeasurable in terms of being touched, we become untouchable and unbreakable, unshakable, immovable. The only reason when we become like that is because there's a certain place we've placed her. There's a certain place in our heart that we've placed God in. Some of you, God is far. You will have to book a transportation before He comes into your heart. The Bible says He is standing at the door of the heart and He is knocking. He is standing at the door of the heart and He is knocking. If you dare to make a chance to just open, the Bible says He will come in, He will dine with you. He will be your God and you will be His people. The possibility of becoming the person of God is only when you open your heart. Oh, yes. A closed heart is a rejected God. Oh, yes. So when we are preaching and ministering like this, and hearts are closed, we know that God is rejected, and there is no possibility God can find expression in the lives of men. Amen. Hallelujah. Amen. Now, when God begins to raise you, He does not care what kind of circumstances you come from. Does not care about your name. He does not care about your background. In fact, that is one of the disqualifying factors if you are to bring them to God and say, God, you know what, I come from this type of house, I come from this type of situation. You can be coming from a good house and a broken house. It does not make you any deserving of God's blessing. Amen. It's only alignment that marks you for God's favor. So other people that grew up in poverty, they will still die in poverty because they are not aligned. But those ones also that maybe grew up in good backgrounds, their lives might be prolific in whatever definition of terrific means, up until they decide to realign with God. So the mark point through which God begins to bring somebody into glory is to check alignment with Him. Once you find your alignment with Him, and your will begins to die, and you possess a broken heart, and then you carry the burden of God. He said, take my burden, for it is light. And we spoke about light. Light actually is knowledge in the spirit. My burden is knowledge. When you are in the burden of God, there are certain things that you know that other people who don't have that burden don't know. Amen. Hallelujah. Amen. We want to bring in the service of today brothers and sisters, mothers and fathers back into the will of God.